I would not be surprised if it happens.
Now if it happens, now I'm gonna laugh.
I'm gonna laugh already.
I'm gonna be weak.
You know I can't be holding it in.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Questions for these three sterling student athletes.
Okay. Oh man.
Well, Brett, as a walk-on, you've gotten some real meaningful minutes recently. What has this senior season been like for you here down the stretch?
I mean, it's been pretty cool. With the people that we lost, like all of a sudden, I know I always had to be prepared at any moment to step in and, practice every day, and Coach Martin have prepared me for that. So, but it's been a great season. I've enjoyed it a lot. We're winning, so it's a good thing.
Cassius and Jordan, even though it hasn't obviously been a full 4 years, what do you expect, tomorrow to be like as far as just the build-up and being the last game you play here?
Yeah, Saturday's gonna be fun. Obviously, I've been part of 4, 5 senior nights of my career, so I've seen it. And it's always a cool moment, always a nice moment for the seniors. But it's also a big game for us, so we gotta focus on the game once the game starts, and the festivities before the game are going to be really, really nice. But once that ends, it's all about business.
Cash to have your mom here, I think. What's that going to be like?
It's going to be cool. I think she came. Yeah, this will be the second game. She'll be able to come watch this year. So yeah, I know she's looking forward to it, but she's probably just as nervous as I am. But yeah, it's gonna be nice that she's coming.
Have you talked to the event staff at all about playing the Canadian national anthem? I know it's kind of a serious question, but would that mean anything to you if it was done?
Nah, yeah, for sure it'll mean something, I guess. I just hope there's a 1-2 Canadian flags in the crowd or something like that. But yeah, if they play the national anthem, that's nice. If they don't, it is what it is. Yeah, it's very special. It's been a really fun season, really, really cool season. A lot of ups and downs, but it's still so much to go. We haven't accomplished our goal yet. We're on our way though. So yeah, a lot more focus and hard work is gonna go in these next couple weeks.
Have you had a chance to kind of take a step back and kind of think about everything since?
Nah, we've been going every day, so there's been no time to sit around and think about the past lately. So yeah, it's been kind of crazy.
Jordan, obviously 4 or 5 years ago, this wasn't probably where you were expecting to go through senior day, but just if you at all thought about kind of your path or what tomorrow will be like?
I just think about how fun it'll be, to play on senior night. It seems like just yesterday, I was a freshman in Texas, watching their senior night, and to be, in this spot, being able to, experience senior night in front of family and friends in my home state, it really means a lot. So, just this will be a really special moment on Saturday.
How many tickets have you had to get for people coming in from St. Louis?
Won't worry about that too much.
Cash, when you came here, I know you wanted to have a big role on this team. Could you envision your role and your production being this good? Coaches talk about you being the first team all-conference guy.
I never try to put limits on myself for sure coming in, but I definitely was expecting a different role in terms of what I was going to be coming into the team. And I was really happy with that role. That's why I came here in the first place, because I wanted to be, I guess I don't want to say a smaller piece to the puzzle, but yeah, coming in, I thought I was going to be a much smaller piece to the puzzle. But with circumstances, I had to kind of step up and produce more than I thought I was gonna have to. Thankfully, I'm obviously surrounded by amazing players, which have helped me. Play the way I'm playing because there's no way I could do it by myself. They attract so much attention, and just games like last game Vanderbilt. Where Jonte and JB step up and JT have huge games, and we beat teams. And I think that's what makes our team so good, is that we have so many weapons. So it's been pretty crazy seeing or stepping into the role that I've grown into. But like I said, it's really all due to the fact that my teammates have helped me get there.
Is there a game where you remember feeling comfortable in a bigger role that you've now taken on for some moment?
Nah, I mean I can't really pinpoint it exactly. No.
Jordan, obviously there's a lot of young talent on this group, but I mean this upperclassmen kind of leading this group. Just how have you this year kind of embraced kind of that leadership role along with Cash's stuff?
Well, for me, it's just really been leading by example. I'm not the most vocal guy, so I just try to lead by example. Just try to go out there and do whatever I can in practice and in games, and hopefully some of the younger guys will follow suit. Like you said, Cash has been an extremely good leader for us. KP has been really good for us this year as well. So I tend to let them handle the vocal parts, but me, I just try to set my example on the court.
At the beginning of the year, with so many young guys coming in, did you think that you guys would have to take a larger step leadership-wise?
Oh, definitely. With so many young guys and extremely talented young guys coming in, we had no choice but to be, try to, lead these guys and try to help them understand what it was really going to be like once we hit SEC play, and the tough games of non-conference. So, we just, like I said, I always try to lead by example. Cash and KP were really good with the vocal part, and I think it ended up working out in the end.
Brett, what is the one thing that surprised you most about Conte Martin in playing for the
He just
something he's done or something?
he's just really real and straight up with you. Like no matter the good or the bad, he's just gonna tell it to you how it is and tell you what needs to be done. And he really expects the same from anybody, no matter what.
Brett, you've only been here 2 years. Is that crazy then from your perspective, how quickly the program has come from last year?
Yeah, it's been I guess, a downward, right, straight to an upward. I mean, pretty quickly. But it's been pretty cool. I mean, special to experience it, especially in my last year.
Cash, what's the story behind your shoes? They've been talking about it on TV.
What? Oh my God!
About 30 games old.
Yeah, they're not that old. Everybody thinks I've been wearing them for 4 years. But nah, I got them. I got them. Colin gave it to. What was the first day? I think like September. I just work out a lot, and I guess I cut harder than everybody else in the world. So my shoes rip a little quicker.
Wearing these in high school or something.
No, those Kobe's didn't even come out in high school, man.
Oh my goodness!
Why haven't you got a new pair of shoes?
Jeez.
Well, one, they're not that bad, and two, they look a lot worse than they are. Trust me. And two, because I mean, I like my shoes to have character. They have to be a little bit ripped up. But nah, they feel like, what I'm saying, they're like molded to my foot pretty much. So they feel like an extension of my foot. So I don't like playing in brand new shoes. I hate it. I like them to be worn in a little bit. So
You do the same thing at Canisius?
yeah, same thing.
Has anybody, other players, coaches, refs, mentioned anything about him before this kind of came on TV?
What is this?
I mean,
All kind of questions about this shit.
yeah, I mean, nah, nobody said. I mean, everybody leaves me alone, man.
Any thoughts on the matter?
Oh man. Nah, man, I don't care what shoes he wears, man. As long as he gets buckets, that's all I care about, for real.
Final questions for these guys?
Jordan, you've been Kevin since last year when you came in. Just how important is Kevin to this group? I mean, obviously, he's not shooting as well as he'd like during conference play, but just what does he mean to this group?
As I alluded to it earlier, he's a pretty good vocal leader for us as a team. He's also a pretty big glue guy. As a guy who's been here for a while and knows this program pretty well, and just got his 1,000th point last game. Congratulations to him on that. But he's just a really good post player and defender when he's out there. Man, he brings so much to this team. And it's just his biggest thing is definitely the leadership role he brings, especially earlier in the season when we had a lot more younger guys on this team than the ones who left. So, he's been pretty good for us.
How has he adjusted to his role this year? Because last year he was scoring a lot. This year's kind of taking a backseat.
I think he's adjusted pretty well. When he's out there, he's always focused on his rebounding and his hustles, his offensive rebounding, his defense, and that's what we need from him. He's a really good undersized defender down there, so it works really well to his advantage. And he can also score down there and draw a ton of fouls on some of the forwards on the other team. So it's just really good having him out there when he is, and he's done a great job with the role he's taken.
Okay, thanks everybody.